Crossdressing is the act of wearing clothing, accessories, makeup, or hairstyles that are typically associated with a different gender than the one assigned at birth. People may crossdress for various reasons, such as self-expression, artistic performance, entertainment, exploration, or affirmation of their gender identity. Crossdressing is not a mental disorder, a sexual orientation, or a gender identity. It is simply a form of personal style and preference. What is crossdressing and why do people do it? Crossdressing has been practiced throughout history and across cultures by people of all genders and sexual orientations. Some famous examples of crossdressers include Joan of Arc, Shakespeare, David Bowie, Eddie Izzard, RuPaul, and Lady Gaga. Crossdressers may have different motivations and goals for their appearance, such as the benefits of crossdressing: to express their personality, creativity, or mood, to feel comfortable, confident, or attractive, to challenge gender norms and stereotypes, to explore different aspects of their identity or sexuality, to have fun, relax, or escape from stress, to perform a role or a character, to show solidarity or support for a cause or a group. The challenges of crossdressing. Despite the many positive aspects of crossdressing, crossdressers may also face various difficulties and obstacles in their lives. Some of the common challenges that crossdressers may encounter are social stigma and rejection. Crossdressers may face discrimination, harassment, ridicule, or rejection from their family, friends, coworkers, or strangers because of their appearance. They may also struggle with internalized shame, guilt, or fear of being judged or misunderstood. Some crossdressers may hide their crossdressing from others, or limit it to certain situations or environments. Legal issues and rights. Crossdressers may face legal challenges or barriers when it comes to their identification documents, employment, housing, education, healthcare, or public accommodations. They may also encounter difficulties when traveling, especially to countries where crossdressing is illegal or punishable by law. Some crossdressers may not be aware of their rights, or how to protect themselves from discrimination or abuse. Safety concerns and violence. Crossdressers may be at risk of physical or sexual violence from people who are hostile, intolerant, or ignorant about crossdressing. They may also face threats, blackmail, extortion, or vandalism from people who want to expose or exploit them. Some crossdressers may avoid certain places or activities for fear of being attacked or harassed. How to deal with crossdressing discrimination. Crossdressing discrimination can have negative effects on one's mental health, well-being, and quality of life. However, there are ways to cope with it and overcome it. Here are some tips on how to deal with crossdressing discrimination. Find support and community. One of the best ways to cope with crossdressing discrimination is to find people who accept you for who you are and support you in your choices. You can seek out friends, family members, partners, mentors, counselors, or allies who respect your crossdressing and offer you emotional support. You can also join online or offline communities of other crossdressers or LGBTQ+ people who share your experiences and challenges. You can find these communities through social media platforms, websites, blogs, forums, chat rooms, podcasts, videos, books, magazines, events, clubs, organizations, or groups. Educate yourself and others. Another way to cope with crossdressing discrimination is to educate yourself and others about crossdressing and its diversity. You can learn more about the history, culture, art, fashion, and politics of crossdressing, and how it relates to gender identity and expression. You can also share your knowledge and perspective with others who may be curious, confused, or misinformed about crossdressing. You can do this through conversations, presentations, articles, stories, testimonials, or campaigns. You can also correct myths, misconceptions, or stereotypes about crossdressing, and challenge discrimination or prejudice when you encounter it. Seek professional help if needed. Sometimes, cross-dressing discrimination can be too overwhelming or distressing to handle on your own. In that case, you may need to seek professional help from a qualified therapist, counselor, or coach who can help you cope with your feelings and thoughts. You can look for a mental health professional who specializes in cross-dressing or LGBTQ+ issues and who is affirming, supportive, and respectful of your cross-dressing. You can also seek legal advice or assistance from a lawyer, advocate, or organization who can help you protect your rights and fight against discrimination or injustice. Express yourself and be proud. Finally, one of the most effective ways to cope with cross-dressing discrimination is to express yourself and be proud of your cross-dressing. You can do this by wearing what you want, how you want, when you want, and where you want. You can also express yourself through other forms of art, such as music, painting, writing, or photography. You can celebrate your cross-dressing and its uniqueness, beauty, and joy. You can also connect with other cross-dressers who inspire you and who you admire. You can embrace your cross-dressing as a part of your identity and a source of strength and happiness. Cross-dressing is a valid and wonderful way of expressing oneself and one's gender. However, cross-dressers may face discrimination and challenges from society and themselves because of their appearance. To cope with cross-dressing discrimination, cross-dressers can find support in community, educate themselves and others, seek professional help if needed, and express themselves and be proud. By doing so, they can overcome the obstacles they face and live a fulfilling and authentic life. Here are some frequently asked questions answered for you. Question number 1, is cross-dressing the same as being transgender? No, cross-dressing is not the same as being transgender. Cross-dressing is a form of gender expression, while transgender is a form of gender identity. Cross-dressers may identify with the gender they were assigned at birth or with a different gender or no gender at all. Transgender people identify with a different gender than the one they were assigned at birth. Question number 2, is cross-dressing a sexual fetish or a lifestyle choice? No, cross-dressing is not a sexual fetish or a lifestyle choice. Cross-dressing is a personal preference and a natural variation of human diversity. Cross-dressers may have different sexual orientations and preferences, just like anyone else. Cross-dressers may also have different lifestyles and hobbies, just like anyone else. Question number 3, how can I tell if someone is a cross-dresser? You cannot tell if someone is a cross-dresser by their appearance alone. Cross-dressers may dress in different ways and for different reasons. Some may dress in full or partial drag, while others may dress in subtle or casual ways. Some may dress only occasionally or in private, while others may dress regularly or in public. The only way to know if someone is a cross-dresser is to ask them respectfully and politely. Question number 4, how can I support someone who is a cross-dresser? You can support someone who is a cross-dresser by being respectful, accepting, supportive, and compassionate. You can use their preferred name, pronouns, and terms when referring to them or their cross-dressing. You can listen to their stories and experiences without judging or criticizing them. You can compliment their appearance and style without fetishizing or objectifying them. You can stand up for them when they face discrimination or harassment. You can also ask them how you can best support them and follow their wishes. Question number 5. How can I start cross-dressing or improve my cross-dressing skills? You can start cross-dressing or improve your cross-dressing skills by experimenting with different clothing items, accessories, makeup, and hairstyles that suit your taste, budget, and comfort level. You can also research online or offline resources that offer tips, advice, or tutorials on how to cross-dress effectively and safely. You can also seek feedback, guidance, or mentorship from other experienced cross-dressers who can help you improve your skills and confidence. You can also have fun, be creative, and enjoy yourself while cross-dressing. We hope you found the information helpful. We know that being transgender can be a difficult journey, and we want to do our part to make it a little bit easier. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. It would mean the world to us. You can also support our work by joining our membership. This will help us continue to create content that is helpful and supportive for the community. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you next time.